Hello everyone, we're finally at the last week for the 10-week training program. Congrats, you've made it. It is a great accomplishment to stick with a 10-week training program. Now, just because the program is done does not mean that you have to stop doing your exercising. Keep up the good work and continue on with your goals and set new goals and make some more progress. This video is going to be all about the 5K, which will be next week. I'll try to give you all the right tips to help you with it. The 5K is on Thursday. It's at 8 p.m. Registration starts from 6:30 to 7:30. Along with the very first video was an attachment of the Pigeon Sunset Classic map. So if you haven't tried the 5K course yet, get out, scope it out, maybe walk it, try and run it, whichever you're going to do for the race. Alright, preparing for your first 5K, or if you've done others in the past, just some more tips to help you along the way. The week before the race, which is now, stop stressing about it, calm down, it's alright. 5Ks and 10Ks are hugely positive community events. There'll be lots of people there that cheer you on. Everyone fears that they may be the last person at the race. Now, don't do that, because most likelihood you won't be. There are a lot of people just walk it from start to finish. So if you're trying to power walk it, or if you're trying to jog and run, you'll be fine. Like I said, cover the route beforehand. Work on the route where the race will take place so you get familiar with the territory. And finding the race start beforehand will prevent you from getting lost on the morning of the race. Eat what works for you. Your best bet is to eat whatever's worked for you in the past and what you've been doing this whole 10 weeks. Don't try anything new. You don't know how it'll affect you. A smoothie containing fruit or yogurt is always a good choice because it gives you a good balance of carbs and protein. Get ready the night before the race. I know the race will be at 8 p.m., but you never know what could happen that day. Set out your clothes, your shoes, everything that you're going to have beforehand, some water and what have you. A few days before the race, don't do anything new. Wait, the race week isn't the time to try out new shoes, new food, new drinks, new gear, or anything else you haven't used in any other workouts. Stick to the routine that works for you. So, in the few days before the race, try to stay off your feet a little bit because you don't want to be tired. You want to be energized and ready to do the race. And rather than devouring a gigantic bowl of pasta the night before the race, which could upset your stomach, try eating carbs in small increments throughout the day before the race. On race day, limit your sipping. Yes, you need to stay hydrated, but no major drinking 30 minutes before the race starts. Sip if your mouth is dry. What I would recommend doing is try to stay hydrated throughout the whole day, so that will work best for you. Try to drink water throughout your whole day. Arrive early at the race. Get to the race at least an hour before the start. So you have time to pick up your number and scope out the restrooms, and if you have to use the restroom before the race, you don't want to be running to the start line when the race starts. Don't ever dress for the race. I'm not sure what the weather will be like, but it's at 8 p.m. and sometimes it's still pretty humid, so it could be cool too. So, bring some clothes with you. You can always leave them in the car. Bring like a little light jacket and what have you. Set at least 2 goals for this race. Set one goal for a perfect race and another as a backup. In case it's hot or windy, which in most cases will be here, you may not achieve that goal. So set one as a backup plan. And line up early. You don't want to be racing to the starting line. So during the race, you want to start slow and stay even. Run the first 10% of the race slower than you normally would, with the idea that you'll finish strong. Don't try to bank on time going faster than your goal pace. If you do that, you risk burning out early. Try to keep an even pace throughout the race and save extra energy for the final stretch to the finish. So I hope you've been working on your pace and you've timed out where you are and so that when you're doing your race, maybe carry a wristwatch or a stopwatch so you can time out where you are and where you started, and you'll see the mile markers and you'll know if you're on track or if you need to speed up or if you're ahead of time, which will be great. So after the race, keep moving. You need to keep walking for at least 10 minutes to fend off some stiffness stiffness and gradually bring your heart rate back down to its resting rate. Be sure to do some stretches after the race as well. We don't want anyone cramping up. Make sure you refuel yourself after the race. There are usually some snacks at the finish line. I'm not sure if there will be or not. I'm sure there might be water there. If not, bring some snacks with you, some water, some protein to rebuild your muscles, and healthy carbs to restock your energy stores. The next day, make sure you get going. You may be a little bit sore the next day, especially if you push yourself a little bit harder than what you have in the past. It's important to do some sort of non-impact activity, like working, maybe just walking, some light walking or what have you. Alright, I hope these tips will help you with the 5K. I hope that all of these videos have been helpful for you in this 10-week training program. I've had a lot of fun filming these videos. Keep in mind this is my first time doing this, so I hope I did a good job for you guys. Keep up the good work, and everyone, and just because this program is done does not mean that you have to stop exercising. Continue on with the progress. Stay active and get out and enjoy the nice weather. Happy running and walking, everyone, and good luck in the 5K next week. Stay active and have a great summer. Thank you.